Alright, hello everybody. I hope everyone has enjoyed the big main channel video because I started working on that one just after PAX was done in Melbourne because after the big Half-Life video I had to take a little break, because I was working on that video for like 3 months. But yeah, now this one is out. I think it's one of my best videos so far. It's a funny topic and I think it's great. I give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't watched it yet, I recommend you go check it out. It's on the Foekoe main channel. But anyway, one thing I was expecting when I was making that video is that I was gonna get a lot of comments saying that I didn't pick the quote-unquote the worst games, the worst ones out there. Because this year, I've said this multiple times that this year has been absolutely amazing, but there were quite a few stinkers sprinkled out here and there. So of course I had to pick and choose which game I thought was the worst of the entire year. And of course this is all subjective. Like at the start of the video I was like showcasing some of the bad games that I wasn't gonna cover, but one of them, I just wasn't able to include one of them because it hasn't released yet. I think it releases on the 1st of December, but like I just couldn't be bothered waiting like another week just to include one game. So what I'm gonna do instead, I'm gonna talk about it for a bit right now and then maybe make a second channel video on it or maybe even stream it. Because this game is called The Walking Dead Destinies and it is published by everyone's favorite publisher, GameMill Entertainment. You know, the same company that published 2 of the games I talked about in the big main channel video. Yay! I mean, GameMill Entertainment just publishes a bunch of slop, like a bunch of just disgusting snot. Double A garbage is what I like to call it. Of course, you had the stupid Avatar game and Skull Island Rise of Kong, which I still think is the worst game that has come out this year. But they also did like a bunch of really mediocre kart racing games with DreamWorks characters and Nickelodeon characters, Nerf Legends, and even Big Rigs. I didn't even know about this, but someone commented about it on my last video. You know that laughably bad racing game with big trucks where you can drive backwards and get an insane amount of speed to the point that you're just flying out of the map? GameMill Entertainment was involved with that game in some way, shape, or form, which makes sense why they are publishing a bunch of god-awful snot. But anyway, I'm getting super mega distracted. I really want to focus on this Walking Dead game, The Walking Dead Destinies, because there's already gameplay out of this title, probably because some guy got like an early review code or something, and it looks really, really bad. Not even like mediocre bad, like Forspoken. At least I could see there was something going on here. This is like Skull Island Rise of Kong levels of bad, which is really, really goddamn impressive. So the game takes the core of the Walking Dead AMC show, which I thought was like, it was fun at the start, but over time it like kept dragging on for too long, and it basically just gamifies it. So it kind of takes the Telltale Walking Dead series of games as like a sort of base, because there are multiple choices you can make that will impact the story. There is some combat that looks really, really bad. The cutscenes looks like they are straight up stolen from Forspoken, where the characters are just like kind of standing still in time and they're just pointing towards each other weirdly while there are people talking over it. I saw a really wacky boss fight between Shane and Rick, which I mean, looking at it right now, it doesn't look very good. This is just like such a weird specimen. I mean, people have been telling me when I uploaded the big main channel video that I should maybe start playing good games, because playing 5 completely god-awful games in a row might seem like not a good idea, but funny enough, I did kind of enjoy it. I just can't help myself, man. This is such a funny rabbit hole I just want to keep diving into. So yeah, I really, really want to check this game out because I'm just super curious how god-awful this game is. So I don't want to spoil myself too much by watching a bunch of gameplay, so I'm gonna call it quits here. Trust me, okay? I am going to start playing good games. So the next main channel video, I promise you, okay, it's going to be positive. Walking Dead game-wise is just really interesting to me because there are quite a few Walking Dead games, but out of all of those, there are only 2 good to okay series. Those 2 being the Telltale one and the VR one. I think it's called Saints and Sinners. I remember really liking the the first one, which I played a few months ago. They also have a bridge building Walking Dead game, which looks very meh. And then they have another VR game, which came out like 3 years or so ago. And that one is set in the show universe. And it also turned out to be really, really bad. So maybe, you know, maybe this Walking Dead game is going to be a masterpiece. Maybe I'm just blinded by the beautiful graphics and insane storytelling. Maybe this is the one that will put The Walking Dead back on the map. Anyway, that's all I really wanted to yap about. So please keep yourself posted when I'm going to play this cool Walking Dead game, and I'm going to do a very positive review about it. I'm very excited. So yeah, let me guys know what you think about this monstrosity down below, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye bye. See you later. Bye bye.